traders. Very good morning here on the 1st of Feb 2017. We are already into the second month of the new year. Can you just believe it? Time just flies. So, a new month into the year 2017. January already passed. I'm just going to look at the last two trades that happened in January. We can see there was a nice big downward move over here in terms of candle from my strategy. This is 7 a.m. bar. As you can see, we didn't really have any signal here, even though we were meant to go long. What happened was that it already moved, already flips. So the bias by the down for the intraday time frame was the downside, so we didn't take really this trade as of 30th Jan, right? Because we are saying that if it moves 56 pips away from the open, probably that will continue to go further down. Now, in terms of the on the 3rd of Jan, pretty much similar as well. What we got over here. We had a down bias over here. So let me see you on the spreadsheet. We down bias on the and entry 2503, 2523, and 393. Okay, is what we had. And see over here is the bring up right. So now you can see that what really happened is I did put our entry or the limit order for here. It did come us and take us in. That was really good entry. We got a really nice fill. After that, we had a nice short red bar come in, and the thing is we were just short of hitting 0.7 ATR just by 0.9 micropips. That's a bit unlucky, so we couldn't trail our stop loss that much. We could only trail it to the high of here, and after that, then we did have a buyer bar come in to the market, even though this was already 56 pips. We were already about 80-90 pips in profit. Couldn't trail our stop loss and then trade reverse and reverse, and then we got stopped out just for a small loss as of yesterday. Okay, so that was what happened. Of course, I think what we have to learn from that is that we have to see for scenarios like this where we have a 2.5 times ATR range of a bar, 1 hour bar, and we got to see how we want to trail our stop loss. Probably the to do, I would think, is to take go far, basically take that, and we want to actually our whole point behind 76 or 80%, and it's already reversed against you. Then we can get a trade. You know, I think I can definitely look into. I'll put the parameters together so that we can do that. All right. Look, I think that's really today. Let's analyze today now. The 1st of Feb, right, is what we're looking at. 1st of Feb, we had an upside bias from yesterday. Let's see from the spreadsheet here. You can see put bias here, up and up. Point above the MR level, so 0.5. And what we are then looking at is entry of the high of this bar, entry of the low, presumed stretch bar is what we're going for. And now we're just a few pips in profit. As you can see, not really any trim here. Bubbles that goes into the hour, okay? Whether it does take out this high or not. Continue to see that and to okay. It's going to put itself over here, and updates happen into the look at it. Also, do remember that we have news coming up as well. So news is coming up at 9:30. Okay, 9:30 a.m. It's the PM figures, I believe, that's come out. Let me just see that. Manufacturing PMI is what we have. Not any major news where we get gaps or whatever. We have manufacturing PMI. So that carries on. Okay. Let's see if we'll get any bump up in volume through that. Pretty much that from me. I will leave you guys with that, and we'll see how trade moves on into the hour. Traders, just resuming back to the recording. Actually, seeing over here, we have nice upward. We did enter the trade around here for the SB, presume bar. Now we are well in profit at the moment. We are looking to get into 7 ATR range, mainly into 0.8. So tracking at the moment, we'll be trading our stop loss most importantly behind the low of this bar over here in just 3 minutes time. That stop loss will be at basically 12565, so 12563 will be at. So there, and we'll see how that proceeds on forward. Okay, I'll mute myself at the moment, and any other updates I'll let you all know. Alright, I'm just going to keep updating you on this. So right now what's happened is you can see already based on the price at the moment, we actually press towards our target, and at this particular point on the next bar here, as you can see, did actually go through a 0.7 and went to 0.8. Now the important thing here is that what you observe, how do we know which target to allow it to run to? I'll explain here, right? So we always have two targets. One is the 0.7 and one is the 0.8 target, right? And what we do say is that, as according to the spread to the crib sheet, when the market is efficient, allow it to run to 0.8 ATR. When the market is inefficient, close it at the end of the hour on the 0.7 ATR. Okay. So let's see on this crib sheet here. This crib sheet would have explained to you. So you see, look at that, right? So place target for 0.8. Let me run to T2 and market is efficient, okay, which is more than 0.7. Market is inefficient, close to and has crossed or touched at the end of the hour. Okay, so that's what we are looking at over now. Explain this to you. So what do we mean by this efficiency ratio? I've explained this before. Efficiency ratio, ER, basically refers to basically the momentum divided by the volatility. How do we measure that? Momentum is pretty much simple. What we keep doing is look at the current price, because that's the definition of momentum, right? So current price of current bar minus price of n bars ago. Now how do you decide which nth bar to choose? Do I choose the bar before, the 2 bars before? We always choose the PSP. Okay, so this N will refer to the P, the presumed stretched bar, right? From where the move starts from, right? So the only time this changes is when, if I got a move like this, right? And and then it started from here. So I will take the swing high point as my nth bar, okay? So let's say I entered here on the PSP, price release got me in and then went down over here. But from here, this point to to calculate efficiency, I will start from the point. Basically, all it's saying is that where did the move start from? Okay, it can only be from a swing low or swing high point, or the lowest point of the range, highest point of the range, which is the PSB. Right. So now, once we know that, then what's the next thing that we then do? Then we find out the momentum level, which is from here. You can see it's 54 pips, right? It's 54 pips. Let me just, you guys can see clearly. So here is right. Nothing then we then look at is the volatility. Now the volatility, what I'm saying is, you have to check and see if the price moved in one line or just in a zigzag like this, okay, or just one line. If you move in one line, then you have to add it again. Now it'd be more easier if I explain it on the diagram. In this thing here, you can see that there was not much volatility, just went in one straight line. Now let me explain to you over here, right? So this one will be much more clearer over here. Let's say calculate the, okay, now let's see, momentum for first, right? Because remember that efficiency ratio is momentum over volatility, right? Because the previous example was too simple to calculate, you won't be able to understand how you do. So let me go through this again. So I'm calculating ER now, and ER is basically momentum over now momentum here, as you can see, is out of the move, PSB here, closed price, which is, I'll say this one here, right? 76 pips. So 6 pips here is momentum. Volatility now, what I have to do, right, is calculate 23 pips, 23 plus 8 pips, right? So let's go through this again. I can get from hour to hour, basically, the price to price. This is what I'm doing, okay? Price, so 2 pips here, 1, right? And it went down to 18 pips. And from here, it went down to 7 pips. Then it went to another up to 7. So you can calculate from hour to hour the closes. That's what we're doing here. But of course, you don't do a faster way. If price just moved all the way straight here, then that's 5 pips, right? Then it went up a bit. Then that's 8 pips to 33. And then from then it went up to 75. Then from here, then it went up to 18. So all we are doing in a volatility calculation is taking sum all the routes the price took. Basically, I'm picking up this number over here with number 2, with number 3, and number 4. Okay, I sum up all these price fluctuations that the price took, get from this point to this point, which is what I'm doing over here, right? So momentum, we just this minus this. Volatility will be all the different sums of price fluctuations that you did. So I'm just adding all of them up. Alright, that's what I'm doing over here. Okay. Now, I want to read up on this is basically inside your Dropbox folder. I think I've mentioned this to you all before in terms of your Vedanta trading research. And I think there's one called Books. You go and read it over here on Perry Kaufman Smarter Trading. If I'm wrong, I think it's on page 79. Efficiency ratio. You can definitely read that. It tells you further on different ways in which you can calculate it. Alright, let me just go to 79. Is it on 7? I'm not sure. Let me just check. Should be momentum number volatility. Talk about efficiency ratio. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I'm. Okay, so this is the number you need to look at. 143, where you got different volatility measurements, right? So the one that we were talking about, which is used in the book, is volatility tree. So we add up all the different sums of all the price changes, basically, okay? So that's what we're doing over there. And to calculate the ER all you do is momentum divided by volatility. That's what we do. We'll explain it here. That's the one. Okay, this is the page. The next page you need to read to is 146. So 143 and 1. If you want to get a really good understanding of the efficiency, right? So the one over here. So you can see a direction, momentum, price minus n minus days, and the volatility is all the sum of the positive price changes. So if price like that, all the sum of each positive change. All right. So in this case, you can see, you can calculate from hour to hour how it moves. Then to calculate that, that would be what? 76 pips is my momentum, and after that, I'm just calculating 23 pips plus 629, and let's say, let me just 23, just I get 24 plus 4, 34 plus 73, 75, that's about 109, 100 plus 18, okay, so that's about 127. So you need to do momentum 77 divided by 7, okay? That's what if I just said. Do that in the calculator. So yeah, 60, right? So that's less than 0.7. So if I hit the 0.7 ATR level, we would have got out at this price over here at the end of the hour. That's what we do, okay? But of course, unfortunately, it didn't cross the 0.7 ATR level. It didn't touch it as well. But then after that, then it did. But today, as you can see, went straight up, right? So in this case, what happens is what? So price minus price n minus days ago. So you will get a particular number for that, right? So what will you get for that? So that's 76 pips, isn't it? So 76 pips a day, movement, and then you divide that by basically volatility. In this case, it just went in one straight line, so it's the same calculation again. Or you can if you can calculate from hour to hour, so 5 plus then 24, 24 plus 22, but 22 plus 23. But you and I know that even if you did that, you get the same answer because you're just calculating from here, basically, right? Because it's price to price movement. So in this case, because you went in a straight line, you get higher closes. That's the whole point. If you get higher closes, then the volatility number is the same as the momentum. Therefore, you get efficiency ratio 1. The market is very clean. The market is very efficient, which makes more sense because now the price is moving in a linear fashion, very straight ahead, very strong forward, rather than get from point A to point B. It's doing this. You see, point A to point B. In this case, when it's 1 efficiency ratio, it goes straight. But when it's not 1, then it starts to do this, and then finally, when it gets to point B. Of course, the efficiency over here is much more lesser than 1. So for the volatility, it won't be 76 over here. In this case, specific example, will be much more higher. So that's why it will become 0.5 or something like that. All right. So that's the whole understanding of it. Do read the pages, as I mentioned, to understanding. I guess that's pretty much that from me for today. Well done on catching this trade for those of you who have done it and really understood it. And tomorrow's a new fresh start, a new trade opportunity. Once again, very unique opportunity. We'll take it on from there. As we always say, till the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a monk.